So in the world of crypto, hodling is a word that gets thrown around a lot. So in this video, I'm going to be explaining what hodling is and why you should hodl your cryptocurrency. What is up? I'm Brandon Young. If you don't know who I am, I make videos about cryptocurrency and how to make multiple streams of income, baby. So if you're new here, consider subscribing. Now, before we get started, let's get this video to 25 likes. And let's do it. So, hodling. What is hodling? Hodling basically means to hold. That's the layman terms. I don't know what happened, but I guess the person switched the L and the D and they just made a new word, hodl. So if you thought it was like some crazy meaning, it just means hold. Now, hodling. Why you should hodl long term. So overall, hodling long term, basically holding your coins for the long term. The pros of it is you have the biggest overall gain because, as you know, we are relatively new in the cryptocurrency world, so we don't know how high these cryptocurrencies can go. So if you're buying them for like a penny or pennies on the dollar and you're waiting for them to go to $2, $3, I mean, you are making significant gains, but that might not be the highest the coin ever goes. So you're kind of missing out on your overall gain. So you could wait 3 to 4 years and that coin could go from pennies on the dollar to maybe $400-500, maybe hitting the $1,000 range, and you can be making so much more money. But overall, we don't have a crystal ball. We cannot tell whether these coins are going to be good in the long term or not. So if they do go up right now and you take the profit from that, I mean, you can do that, but you're not getting your overall gain. And if you do wait long term, you are often going with the biggest risk because as time goes on, coins can falter. Maybe a new technology comes out, beats that technology out, and that coin price does eventually go down, but you won't be able to know. So even though it has the biggest overall gain, it does possess the biggest overall risk if you hold long term. Now, the next thing is if you hodl for profits. Now, hodling for profits, I mean, if you go in on a coin, you buy so many pieces of coins because you're getting them for half a penny, and then it eventually goes to $3. I mean, you did make a significant amount of money already. So for you to take profits from that, I mean, is something a lot of people would do and I mean should do. I mean, I'm all for making money, so if it's making you some type of money, cool. But I mean, if you're not getting your overall gains that you could be getting, I mean, you are leaving some money on the table. But I mean, personally, I would hodl for the long term because, as I said before, these coins are still relatively young, so they're not at their max potential. A lot of people are still oblivious to cryptocurrencies and don't know what they are. They don't know their potential. So I mean, if you compare it to stocks, and stocks go as high as 90 to, you know, maybe $2,000-3,000, and those stocks have been around for a while. So if coins are only at 50 cents, you can obviously see that they're not at their max potential. So if you're somebody who's in it for the long haul, as I say, you should always try to invest for the long term. If you're not somebody who's not like really savvy with money and you're gonna just take those daily profits and spend it on, you know, everyday things, then I wouldn't say that daily profits are for you. But if you're somebody who's just gonna keep taking the profits and putting the money back into something else to build that money, then I would say go for it. Now, why should you hodl cryptocurrency? Now, my first thing on why you should hodl cryptocurrency is basically you're basically going with cryptocurrency because you're trying to get rid of the government's money. That's the whole point of cryptocurrency, and I know I spelled crypto wrong, but we're just gonna surpass that. But the whole point of cryptocurrency is to get rid of government-controlled money. Government-controlled money, they basically, you're working so hard to get this dollar that the government can just print as much as it wants of it, and they basically control the value of it, so you can work harder and try to make more money, and the price of the money just goes down. And who wants that? Why not just be a part of cryptocurrencies? Cryptocurrencies solve a lot of problems. Don't you want to be a problem solver? Don't you want to be a part of the people who solve problems? Like, come on, invest your money into this cryptocurrencies for the long haul. Let's try to get out of the government controlled money, because long term I see a lot of people, they're going hard on cryptocurrencies, but they're selling it to get back the government controlled money. Why? Hodl your cryptocurrencies for the long haul, man. Or I would say to diversify, so hodl half, then daily trade some of it, and do it vice versa. Just, it all depends on who you are. So if you're somebody who doesn't really like to reinvest your money into other stuff to make it grow, then I would say you should hodl. But if you're somebody who can manage taking some profits out to use for yourself and using it the other half to reinvest, I would say to go with the daily profits. Or if you're somebody who just wants to do a little bit of both, I would say do both. But those are my thoughts on hodling. That's why I think you should hodl your cryptocurrencies. Definitely hodl for the long haul, guys. Try to buy them as cheap as you can. Try to buy large quantities, because these cryptocurrencies, they come out like pennies on the dollar, man. And we don't get access to things like this in the stock market. When stocks come out, they come out years before it actually gets accessed on the stock market. So when we're getting it, we have to buy it for like $20 or $25 per share. We're getting our cryptocurrencies for like pennies, man. Pennies. So don't be El Cheapo. Use large quantities of money and get it, because even if you hodl them for like not even a long time, 9 months, 10 months, you're going to be better off. And also, if you're one of those people who wants to hodl for the short term, make goals on what you want the cryptocurrency to reach before you sell it. So if you're somebody who bought a cryptocurrency for 10 cents per coin, like say, okay, I am going to sell at $3 and I'm going to keep it hodled. I'm not going to do anything until it reaches $3. Once it does reach the $3, depending on if the project is going to go get better, or if you like where the project is going, decide whether you want to wait for it to go up more. If not, sell it and make your profit. That's a good strategy that you can use to hodl your cryptocurrencies. But that's what hodling is. Hope you enjoyed that video. If you enjoyed it, be sure to go and subscribe to my channel. I'll see you in the next video. Go make your multiple streams of income. Peace.